I'm Jonathan Gruel. I'm the Assistant Director in the Policy Branch with the Saskatchewan Ministry of Agriculture, and I'm also the Manager of the Strategic Policy Unit. So first of all, thanks for the invitation to come and speak to your delegates today. I appreciate that. Today I was able to talk about the Saskatchewan Plan for Growth, some of the agriculture targets that we have under the plan, the progress we're making towards reaching those targets. I also talked a bit about some of the transportation issues the sector's faced over the last year and some of the things we as a Saskatchewan government were asking for in terms of the emergency legislation. And then I also talked a bit about the recent flooding events we've experienced in the province and some of the tools that are available for producers to deal with the fallout from that.
Do you know the information offhand on the details that they need to know for flooding, if someone has received flooding, the process or the phone numbers?
So first of all, there are a number of tools available. So since the event happened after the June 20th deadline, producers with crop insurance, it would be covered under their multi-peril insurance. So the assessment will be made after the harvest. They'll assess it, their yields compared to what they have been insured for. There's also tools available through the Provincial Disaster Assistance Program, which is a federal provincial program. So first of all, producers will need to find out if their RMs have been designated as an emergency area and qualify. And then they'll have to, or should contact PDAP directly to see what is covered and how they can go about filing a claim under that program. So first of all, under the transportation issue and some of the things that were put in place to deal with that. So the federal government introduced their Order in Council in early March, and it established those performance benchmarks for the railways. And then they followed that up by introducing emergency legislation, Bill C-30, the Fair Rail for Grain Farmers Act, which was passed, and the federal government is currently drafting regulations to support that. The government, Saskatchewan, was very supportive of those efforts. And the Act includes a number of provisions. So first of all, it sets out minimum volume targets for the railways of 11,000 cars per week. They impose daily penalties of $100,000 on the railways if they fail to meet those targets. It also granted authority to the Canadian Grain Commission to arbitrate penalties on grain companies if they fail to meet those contract terms with producers. And it increased the interswitching distances for railways to 160 kilometers. So as a result, we have seen some improvement in grain movement over the last several months.